Alright guys, so the day has finally come where we have our first eggs of the season. Not only is it our first eggs of the season, it's our first time what?
Having eggs in the world.
Having eggs in the world, that's right. It's our very first clutch ever here at Embers Ball Pythons, and we thought, what better way to celebrate this awesome moment and experience than to really kick off our YouTube channel and our first video ever on YouTube with our very first clutch. So we want to invite you guys along. We're going to kind of walk you through the process of what we're doing here. We're going to, in a second, pull the tub out. We'll show you guys the eggs. We'll show you guys the mom. She did such an awesome job. And we'll kind of walk you through the process of what we're going to do to incubate these eggs. All right?
Right.
So here we go. Let's go ahead and take out Bambi. All right. So see if you can get this in the shot. You're okay, Mama. Watch out.
There's so many eggs.
All right. And one thing we want to do right away.
4, 5. There's 5 eggs.
So right off the bat, you can see that she has completely emptied herself out, meaning there's no eggs or slugs left inside of her, which is awesome. We don't want anything to get stuck inside of her belly. She did a great job, right? Bambi is a beautiful bamboo, possible het VPI Xanax, so that'll be cool to prove out one day. But yeah, this is awesome. We're super excited. We're gonna put Bambi in a brand new, fresh tub. Good job, girl.
I'm super excited too.
All right, sweet girl, good job.
There are some weird looking eggs.
There's some weird looking eggs.
Yeah, look at that one.
All right, so let's count. What do we have? How many do we have, Emmy?
5.
5?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, and no slugs. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, so what I want to do right now is I want to weigh them. All right, so we're going to carefully pick these up. They kind of stuck a little bit, so I want to be very gentle.
Like stone?
Mm-hmm.
They are hard as stone.
Yeah, you're getting a little stuck here. You want to touch one?
Yeah.
Go ahead and touch it. Isn't that really cool?
It feels so weird.
Yeah, so when you're trying to pull the eggs apart, you want to be super gentle with the eggs, right? We don't want to break the shells. A lot of fluid inside the eggs. All right, so you can see here we have a really cool egg. All right, so we're going to put this one here and start getting some weight. I think they call that kind of like a boob egg, where it's kind of just a little bit kind of not formed all the way, right? But there's nothing wrong with it, and we will candle these and everything. But yeah, these are pretty stuck in here, so I'm going to be very careful.
Once we get more eggs, we'll probably have like more shaped, smaller eggs. More smaller eggs.
You think smaller ones?
Yeah.
No, I think bigger ones.
Why? It's so big.
They are big. You're so used to seeing the chicken eggs, right?
Yeah, they're like, oh.
How many chickens do we have?
We have about 7. 5.
7 eggs.
5.
And worst case scenario, you get a tear in the egg. From what I've read through our research, it's not the biggest deal. It's not the end of the world, right? We want to obviously close up that cut, seal it back up so that it's not leaking out all the fluids inside. But got it out. So here we go. This is our little boob egg. Huh? Yeah. You got it really carefully. That really cool?
Yeah. Feel stuff inside, it's heavy a little.
They're heavy, right?
Yeah.
A lot heavier than chicken eggs.
Yeah.
All right, 478 grams. All right, very cool. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this back. And we did put Mama in her own fresh tub, clean substrate, clean water. And once we're done with this process, we'll give her a good cleaning, wipe her down, so that we can get the scent of the eggs off of her, so that she doesn't think that she is still having to incubate them herself and stuff like that. So we want to get that scent off so that it snaps them back into a feeding mode. She wants to start eating again and going back to a regular routine. All right, so we do have our egg tub all set and ready to go. We kind of pre-planned and got ourselves prepared in advance because she was actually due to lay tomorrow. But from research, I understand that sometimes ball pythons will lay early, sometimes they'll be a little bit delayed. Normally it's about 30 days more or less from their pre-lay shed. We had April 14th on the calendar. We were excited. We knew that we wanted to set up the tub way in advance, get it in the incubator, make sure the incubator is running smoothly, the temperature, the humidity, everything's running flawlessly, and that's kind of what we did in advance. So if you would like to see how we set the tubs up and how we kind of put everything together and how the incubator system works, just drop in the comment below. Let us know if you'd like us to make one of those videos. We would be happy to share that information with you guys. But for now, we're just going to candle them. We'll put them on the egg tray here, and we'll get everything sealed up and put it in the incubator. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn off the lights, see if we can get a little bit of this on video. Not sure how good this is going to show.
First egg. There's
Wow,
veins. There's
plenty of veins there. I'm not sure if you guys can see any of that. All right, so super exciting. We got the all the eggs in their tub here. So I'll see if you guys can see that. All right, and we're ready to go. So next thing we're gonna do is seal everything up so that the humidity stays nice and enclosed inside the tubs. We don't want a lot of airflow because that's gonna dry out the tubs, dry out the eggs, and we're gonna try to minimize that whole drying out thing because that is a nightmare. So get a little bit of this press and seal. This is just a regular press and seal, nothing fancy, right? Get this at the store. And we're gonna go ahead and seal all this up. All right, there you go. All right, so the next step of the process is to make sure we document everything and be very careful with how we do that. So we're gonna work on our clutch cards here, and we already had one set up. We had these made not too long ago, again just preparing for this exciting event, and it has everything listed on here. I'm not sure if we can zoom in on that a little bit, but this is kind of outlining everything. We have our dates, we have who the what the breeding pair was, and now we're going to just kind of outline how many eggs we have. So let's take a look at that. All right, guys. So for the clutch cards, it's pretty simple. We have a lot of information on there that helps us keep track of everything. We have the date she ovulated, which was February 24th. Pre-ovulation shed or pre-lay shed was March 15th. The due date, about 30 days more or less from the shed, is how we determine that due date was April 14th, which is tomorrow. And of course today is where she laid these 5 beautiful eggs, April 13th. We have 5 eggs that was laid, 0 slugs, and we're going to incubate for about 58 days, more or less. So we're going to expect them to hatch of a hatch date about June 10th. So I have all that listed here on the clutch record. Of course, our clutch number is going to be a simple E21-01 because it's our very first one. E is for Ember, 21 for the year, and 01 for our records. And then our pairing was going to be Bambi, which is our female bamboo possible het VPI xanthic. And our male was Link, who is a pastel enchi KRG 100% het pie. So super excited. We're expecting to get some pastel enchi KRG bamboos, or some pastels, pastel bamboos, enchi bamboos, pastel enchis, all kinds of mixing, and hoping to see some really cool KRG blends as well. KRG is something that is not worked with very much. It's the calabash reduction gene. Not going to talk too much about it in this video, but it'll be really cool to see what bamboo and KRG do together. So that's kind of what we're hoping for. So we'll see what we get. Alright guys, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and throw the eggs into the incubator. We'll let them sit for the 58 days, and I'm sure we'll be checking on them all the time, but we're not going to open them up. We're going to let them stay inside the tubs and do their thing, and we'll keep you guys posted on how they're doing and how they hatch out. Alright, so again, if you like the video, if you want to see more of this content, make sure you hit that subscribe button hit that like button, give us a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and we'll be happy to share all the stuff that we're doing on a day-to-day basis here with you guys. We love you guys so much, and we're so excited to kind of invite you to be part of the family and experience the journeys, the adventures, the ups and downs with us. It's all about just sharing the information, learning together as a community, and just bringing good vibes and blessings, right? So take care, be safe, guys.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth.